Palmeiras versus Corinthians do século aí. E amanhã é guerra vai Corinthians.
Clássico, temos derby no final de semana pelo Campeonato Brasileiro.
Then it's MP, and there's Porzingis, and it's Hauser in at the 4. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Trey Mann is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight. And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Lillard. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Kicks it down to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Milwaukee the rebound. Inside. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And the lid's off. Yeah, they're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
And here's MP for 3. Pass to Hauser. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Bucks.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
A 3 from MP. And it's Bona with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And with the bounce pass, buries the long-range jumper.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
He's got the space. MP will not hesitate to throw it down.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's Mann. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Hauser. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic LU jam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
MP kicks to Brown. It's up a 3. Boston again missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
White finds MP. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On his left side, it's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. That one, no good. White with the defensive effort. Here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Here's Middleton. And he makes good on the layup. Middleton's got his second basket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now Brown. Scoreless thus far. No good from outside.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Celtics trail by 15. MP passes to White. On the wing, MP. Covered by Lillard. The pass to Hauser. Over onto the Antetokounmpo. Hauser misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. 3-pointers off the mark.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
White. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Lillard with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
From the stripe. Holiday finds MP. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Here's Walsh, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, one thing that no team loves is a young, selfish player. Clearly, that's not who MP is.
Pass to Bona. Here's Waters, guarded by Holiday. To the wing right side. Sims kicks to Paul. Cranes the three-pointer.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Against MP. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jaylen Brown. For Milwaukee, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The first free throw is good.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And so Paul nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Paul against MP. Passes it to Walsh. Lock at 6. MP against Paul. MP, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. The lead is 15. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. MP up top, defended by Paul. Pass to Tillman. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Paul looking around. Pass to Bona. And Boston with the rebound. Count that bucket. Paul's got 7 points.
So committed to the play. Chris Paul gets in there and finds the second chance opportunity.
MP finds Holiday. Wasted no time on that one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
.157 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. Wants to get it to Duncan and does. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Bucks leading by 13. Paul kicks to Sims. And there's the pass to Waters. And stolen by MP. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. MP against Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's deflected. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Celtics have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. That free throw good from Duncan. Celtics making a switch here. Reith is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Sims, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
MP against Paul. Duncan gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. Here's Waters, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Bona. And here is Paul. This one for 3. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Bucks on top. They lead by 11. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Trey Mann, and it's Sims in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the 76ers was a revelation. He dropped in 38 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. Just a fantastic night for him, the kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Shireman, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so Lillard will bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lillard surveying the D. And again, unable to change momentum here. Celtics trail by 5. MP dishes to Duncan. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. A pass to Porzingis, hammers the alley-oop through.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Lillard, the pass to Middleton. Some solid defense from Brown.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Porzingis with the steal. MP against Middleton. MP looking around. The kick out to Brown. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Mann. 9-point game his last outing. Back to Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Giannis. Here's Sims. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the left wing. Here's Shireman, defended by Mann. Shireman can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter.
Well, don't just look for your shot all the time if you're the superstar. Giannis mixing it up really well here tonight.
MP inside. Covered by Lillard. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Porzingis. Lillard outside. Pass to Middleton. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Sims the pass to Giannis. Rebounded by Hauser. Boston's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. MP kicks to White. Pass to Hauser. MP outside. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's White missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Middleton the pass to Mann. Here's Sims, headed by Porzingis. Back to Mann. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lillard finds Mann. Here's Sims. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. The Bucks making a switch here. Jackson. Big-time effort for Chris Paul.
With the score, your Bucks 63, the Celtics 55.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And there's Porzingis. Then it's MP. And it's Hauser in at the 4. Here's Brown driving to the basket.
And Brown with bad intentions on that drive.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Lillard the pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Here's Sims. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's MP. There's the pass to Hauser. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Middleton with it. Picked up by Brown. Bona. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, MP. Defended by Man. MP kicks to Brown. Off target from 3-point range.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Middleton the pass to Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Boston grabs the miss. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brown, here he goes. And the dunk by Brown.
Give it up to Brown. He's so dangerous off the bounce.
Bucks leading by 7. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's MP. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Lillard. Come on. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And with spring right around the corner, let's see who's flourishing in the power rankings. You look at the Pelicans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
MP against Lillard. MP kicks to Brown. Off target at the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Middleton outside. And Boston with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. outside, White. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the offensive awareness is really coming together for MP. He's spotting those openings.
To the inside. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 9 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
MP kicks to Porzingis. That 3 off the mark. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 13-5 run here. They get the rebound. Bona, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
On the wing, Brown. He's got 11. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. High post. Here's Hauser. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Mann. Sweet little floater. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
MP outside. Out to Porzingis. Here's White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Duncan, he's checked in for Boston.
A moment to check out MP here. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. How about 44 points per, 14 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And you look at the numbers.
Been putting up fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Milwaukee. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And it's Lillard missing. Celtics trail by 12. MP outside. The kick out to Brown. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Floats it up for pairs. Giannis taking flight.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Lillard against MP. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Mann. He's covered by Brown. Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Jackson passes to Giannis. From 8. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. MP against Lillard. Pass to Hauser. Releases. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Duncan against Middleton. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Middleton's got 9.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
The kick out to Brown, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Derek White.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Lillard finds Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard against MP, and it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And he's good on the second.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Lillard dishes to Sims, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 15 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And here is MP. He's got 9 to the left side wing. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Celtics trail by 7. MP up top. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. It's tipped.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. MP inside. Covered by Lillard. Holiday. He's got 7. MP, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
MP passes to Tillman. It's blocked. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
The kick out to Holiday. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Holiday's got 10 points. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 16. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
For Milwaukee, they have been coming through at the...
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Celtics, Walsh. 1 shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Trey Mann is out there with Paul. And it's Bona in at center. And it's Paul missing.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
MP against Giannis. Paul dishes to Giannis. And that one drops for him. Giannis has got 26.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
MP against Paul. Outside, Porzingis. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, White. Shoots over Mann. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Mann gets the bucket.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
MP against Paul. MP kicks to Brown. Outside White. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
MP outside. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis, poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP against Paul. MP passes to White. On the wing, MP. Defended by Paul. And it's White missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's MP. Carries it down low.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Bucks leading by 21. Feeds it to Middleton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, man, nice jam from Middleton. The veteran swingman understands when to go after dunks like that.
Here's MP. And the rejection by Giannis. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Ball against MP. And there's the feed to White. And he comes up with the deuce.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's Man. White covering. Man passes to Middleton. Driving the lane. Back to Man. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Hauser. From outside, off the mark. Bucks leading by 21. Man passes to Middleton. To the paint. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. That one goes in. Giannis has got 30 points.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and That's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's MP. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And so it's Milwaukee now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. The dish to Paul. Kick out to Giannis. Middleton outside. Over Brown. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
MP outside. To the middle. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Bona. Man with it. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Paul for three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Over in the corner, White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks leading by 21. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And it's blocked by Brown. He feeds it to MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Man finds Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 32 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside, White. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Brown. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brown's got 14 points here in the second half.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team. Your Young Bucks dancers. Give them a round of applause.
Giannis right side. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
MP against Paul. Here's MP. Outside, White. Back to MP. Misses the three.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And he finishes nicely on the way. Antetokounmpo's got 36.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And White kicks to MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Paul. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And just too good getting around the defender, as Paul is such a savvy player.
And taken away by Paul.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of Opportunity.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Chris Middleton. He doesn't get the second one.
You know, the team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
MP left side. Pass to Shireman. It's blocked. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul passes to Giannis. Paul left side. Throws it up high. Great communication on the alley-oop.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.